No, what? Oh, I'm sorry! Idiot, what you did? Get out!
Stop, Daddy! Stop!
Get out of here! Get up! I said get up! What, do you need help? Need motivation? Get up! Get up!
You're hurting me! Stop!
Nervous? Huh?
Many scholarly studies label this as intimate terrorism, an ongoing, complicated use of control, power, and abuse in which one person tries to assert systematic control over another psychologically. The struggle continues.
He only punched her cause he loved her. Used to be enough just to shove her. She seen it happen to her mother, so she knew it was love. Daddy used to hold her tight as he cleaned up the blood. And mom never left Pop, so she could hold on to. She kept his photo on her desktop, right next to the shades, the one she wore when she misbehaved. And he had to put her in a place. She provoked it. It wasn't him, she was the real culprit. He would cry and apologize, make good love to her, make her dry her eyes. That's the life she accepted. Matter of fact, that's the life she expected. It just escalated. The paramedics showed up and she wasn't receptive. They took him down in a cop's car, took her to the emergency room. She woke up, she was terrified. He's locked up, she was certainly doomed. They wanted to know how long he was swinging on her. She just lied, said he never laid a finger on her. They ain't had time to linger on her. They said fuck it and released them both. Later on over candlelight he preached a toast about how we love her. Never ever heard her, little did she know 12 months later, same motherfucker be convicted for a murder. Home is where the heart is, so leaving home is the hardest. Even the smartest keep coming back, but you don't treat people that you love like that. Home is where the heart is, so leaving home is the hardest. Even the smartest keep coming back, but you don't treat someone that you love like that.